Okay, so I'll read through this just for the public.
I just wanted to say good morning.
Good morning. I'll do it for the public. So this is the Policies and Procedures Subcommittee meeting Friday, September 12th, 2025 at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. Feels like p.m. I attached the 2 letters of intent. So we have the resumes from the applicants. The closing date, we advertised it, and the closing date was September 10th at 2025 at 4 p.m. This is to fill the vacancy that was left by former Commissioner Joe Petrie, who resigned as of August 7th, 2025. It's at the Commissioners' Conference Room, 259 County Farm Road, Suite 204, Dover. There are going to be printed copies of the meeting, and as we've said, there's a Zoom access. So I think that takes care of the at least memorandum. I'll do like a roll call. So Susan DeRoy.
Here.
Kind of funky pen. Me, I'm here. Peter Schmidt is here. Janet Wall is here, and David Walker.
Present.
All right. So I guess our first order of business is, and I see them over here. You have before you 2 resumes for the commissioner position. I asked Janet Hilber before we started the meeting. I think when we had our last executive meeting, there was a question about what was it called? The validity or something like that. What we were doing really was up and up. And I think so. The one criteria that's, I think we should follow for the commissioner is that and this was a change in law that occurred last session, is that the applicant actually resides in the district. And I believe it or not, I think there is a loophole in there, but nonetheless.
They forgot to put that, when they changed the statute, they forgot to specify that the resident had to be a resident, that the applicant had to be a resident of that district and not just Strafford County.
So we're going to follow the intent of the law, is what I'm going to say.
I believe it. Yeah.
So to that matter, I asked Janet Hilber, and she has told me, and it's in actually on each of these, that both Leslie Feliciano and Susan Rice do in fact live within the district. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So we have. Okay, so I haven't actually looked at people's resumes.
How dare you?
I know, it's like really terrible. I've been busy, so I'm gonna start off,
Representative Brzezinski wants to, he's raised his hand.
Can I ask?
sure.
So I think the issue here really wasn't who resided in the district, but was the fact that people were not elected at large. They were elected from these districts. So what we're doing here, if you have the whole delegation, it's an at-large vote. So the question was brought up, or was said, it may be legal, but it's not legitimate. So
The statute actually reads that the delegation, the full delegation, the whole quorum of people present are the ones who represent the vote of the public, period. That's what the law said.
So I'll give you the good news. You're a legislator, and actually you have a member of the municipal and county government committee sitting right here. If you so desire to change the legislation, you can do just that.
Didn't they do it for Hillsborough?
Rest assured that it will be.
Didn't they do that for Hillsborough though?
Hillsborough is the one carved out in the law,
Which was odd that they would
Which
only
was
do that.
which was there years and years ago.
I mean, it only seems fair for both parties that if you had someone that dropped out that you all voted for, I mean, whatever party won that particular district, seems fair that you would put it back out to that district to see who they would want. I
hear you. And as I say, I think Representative Walker just alluded that,
Yeah.
I mean.
It's another loophole that they forgot to change when they made districts in the county.
Yeah, so I mean, again, my sense is that I don't want to foreshadow your future, but like on municipal and county, you'll probably be looking at at that. I mean, like a
Oh,
technical.
I'm sure there'll be something in there.
Yeah. So at that, so as it is currently,
Yes.
the full delegation is going to vote on this, and as I say, tentatively, September 30th. So as I said, I've already spoken to my ignorance. Any impressions on those of you who've read the resumes thus far? Peter?
Well, yes, I read both resumes. It's perfectly obvious that both the applicants are well qualified to hold the office. And then we are acting on behalf of the public, so, and there will delegates at the delegation meeting will have the opportunity to nominate from the floor. And the public can participate, I think, in the discussion. But we, the delegation, are the electors in the place of the public when it's more than a year remaining on the term, which it is. So it's up to us. And we won't know until the delegates are there, whether there are nominations from the floor. But the two applicants clearly are well qualified, in my opinion.
I know both of them.
Do you really?
I do,
Okay, so
yeah.
you can give me your.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
know Feliciano? I don't know.
I do. I used to frequent her business when she was in Rochester, her bridal,
Oh, yeah,
so-
I know she runs.
and
a
her
bridal.
husband as well. Yeah,
Leslie
good couple.
Bridal.
Yeah, good couple. Very articulate, nice lady. I mean, from a business perspective, she was there for a long, long time. I think she noted that in here as
Mhm.
well. This lady right here, she's always here.
Yeah.
She lives here.
Yeah,
She knows more.
yeah.
She knows more about what's going on here than any of us, I think, because she's not clueless as to all of the stuff that's happening in the county, so. So I think we, have some good candidates to pick from.
David, do you have any impressions?
Well, reading both, I don't know Ms. Feliciano. But looking over both resumes, I think there's one candidate that has municipal government experience,
Yeah,
Yes.
and that would be Susan. So I think that would give her a leg up.
I'm agreeing with what's been said, and I want to emphasize that everything we've always done has been open and transparent and inclusive. And so I would move forward with what's been recommended.
I'll just throw my 2 cents in here. I think we have a lot of challenges ahead of us, honestly. I think that, and I really do not like chaos at all, even though I live in a chaotic world. I think, it is incumbent upon us to keep the drama down and actually get some work done. And we have plenty of work ahead of us, particularly as I say, the nursing home is a scarily challenging situation. So I really want drama-free is what I'm looking for, even though I know that's aspirational. And so I want a candidate who can come in, work effectively with commissioners, help formulate clear planning, and then be able to work with the delegation and get things done. And so that's my primary focus. So Janet?
Thank you for saying what you've said, and I'm hoping that any candidate coming before us will come in with ideas, but not preconceived notions, and be open to working together with the commissioners and with the full delegation. Thank you.
And we can't make a choice as a subcommittee anyway. It's up to the delegation. So we vetted the two applicants. They're both well qualified. We know Susan, all of us know Susan, and so, Ms. Feliciano.
Yeah.
Resume speaks for itself, so I think we're done.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Process wise, Janet has taken minutes of this. Everybody in the delegation will get the minutes of that, so they'll hear exactly what you guys just said, which is why I kind of asked around the room. I think I can't tell you guys what to do for your own caucus, but you probably guys are gonna wanna have a Republican caucus meeting where you guys meet and talk through what you want for the September
Mhm.
30th meeting. We'll do the same with the Democrats, and then we'll kind of hopefully move through this and then get to whatever budget adjustment we need.
It's gonna be a big nut to crack.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's good that you guys get big paid people in these kind of double headers, but so, well, that's the process. I would hope, as I say, I'm trying to be hopeful, September 30th, we can move through this pretty quickly.
And see what the,
Yes, please.
Clarify for my own knowledge,
Mhm.
that night, will it be ballots on paper?
yes,
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
I just want to
There it
be
goes.
prepared in
Yeah.
advance.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go in with the assumption that we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Anything could happen, and theoretically, as Peter pointed out, there could be a nomination from the floor of some, who knows?
among the other members of the county.
So I would be prepared for that, yeah.
I'm assuming how are you going to deal with people on Zoom then?
I am frightened by the concept of Zoom after the last one, but I think, from my experience at the municipal level with Zoom, I really like it to have people pre-register for Zoom. So that way there's some mechanism to assure that it's not some insane person doing this. So I'm going to go with the assumption that we provide Zoom, but with a very short leash. If there's anything that happens, we cut it off immediately.
Sure.
Is it appropriate for the voting part, though? You should be here.
We've done where everyone left the room, right? And it was,
There was representatives locally that took
Yeah.
their verbal and
Oh, you're talking about somebody, a member participating by
Right.
Zoom.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is.
When you're going to encourage.
I'm
outside-
encouraging everyone to please come in person
Mhm.
because I don't know what will happen with Zoom. So, if we lose, I don't know what the rules would even be for county for proxy voting, but I'm,
Well, in the city level, we
Uh-huh.
allow Zoom when someone has a right to know, it's part of right to know law.
yeah,
You can do Zoom, but that person has to declare that they're
yeah,
present and there's nobody in the room and all that stuff.
yeah.
But that automatically shifts the whole body into roll call.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I got that. But what do you do if so the trickier part would be we lose Zoom contact. And therefore I guess they just can't vote, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's how it's gonna
We've
be.
had that happen too.
Yeah, no,
Lost the connection in the middle of the vote and that person didn't vote.
yeah, to your point, it's, we'll do I'll go through yes, you have to give me a reason why you're not there, but everything will be roll call vote. I would do a roll call vote on that anyway, because it's gonna be a pretty big vote. But if you lose contact, you're done. And I think, Tom, do you have a question?
Yes, good morning. I've been working on this pretty steadily, as you know, for a couple of years, and think we can check with our attorney. But I believe if I'm on Zoom, for example, and I want to vote, you have to let me vote. And if the Zoom goes down, you have to postpone the vote, I'm afraid. Because we already approved use of Zoom for votes in January, and we followed the state regulations. And when someone had a bill to change that, the bill failed. So we still are at, people can, with your approval, Al, vote on Zoom. And
Yeah, I'm fine with the Zoom part. I just want clarification if we lose the.
yes, and I'd say maybe you can do it if you want. We have time to just clarify that with our attorney. So I
Okay,
think if you have members who want to vote, who are prepared, ready for the meeting, I don't think you can cut them off. There may be an alternative of somehow using a phone or doing something, but I check with the attorney.
okay, we'll check on that. I'm hopeful we don't have that happen.
Yeah, no
Yes.
more bombs, please.
Yeah,
Since we're doing paper ballots, how does it work then with someone on Zoom?
You wouldn't do paper, you go
Yeah.
automatically to a roll call.
yeah, I'll do a roll call vote and when we do.
Verbal roll call.
Yeah.
If someone's on Zoom. vote.
Yeah, Zoom does trigger exactly as he's saying.
I have to
everything is
be in
roll call.
Concord, so I have to.
Okay,
Okay, bye-bye.
I think, is that it?
Question.
Oh, question, yeah.
I was just wondering what the purpose of this committee is after hearing there could be no nominations from the floor. So in Rochester, when you replace a counselor or school board member, they do like this, they submit paperwork with their qualifications and such, and you get time, you can look at them and see if there's any red flags or anything.
Yeah.
Now, if there's something from the floor, that changes the whole thing. Why did these people even bother sending resumes if somebody could come, renegade come off the floor and there's no way to check them? It's gonna be an immediate vote.
So
Like, why would this even be here?
I'm gonna say the same thing I just said before. If you do not like the system, then you
Well,
can.
Well, that's.
in the city, we don't do votes from the floor for those.
We don't, I've replaced a school board member and I've replaced a town councilor. And I've never seen a floor vote
No.
in my life. It's like we had
You don't.
the candidates, we came in more, we had a time for, I've always read the resumes and then we come back to the full body and then we delegate, or then we deliberate, excuse me, in public and come up with a choice. So
I've never seen a floor vote for that type of position. We just replaced 2 school board members last week.
yeah, I
No
mean,
floor votes,
honestly,
floor nomination.
that would, I can't tell you what to do, but I would strongly discourage any from even, I can't imagine that would happen. Then we have 2 candidates here, let's go with the 2 candidates and, you know, the most votes will win. And hopefully, again, we don't have Zoom things. Tom, question?
Yeah, I can clarify because we went through this about 10 years ago. What happened was we started the meeting with brief caucuses. Each party nominated someone, and then the whole delegation voted. Now, the only time there'd be a problem is after the caucuses, if there was a maverick person that wanted to nominate someone from the floor. But as far as my experience and the law goes, I believe that you can, an individual can nominate someone from the floor. But I think if the caucuses meet and decide who they're going to nominate, then there'll be 2 nominees probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with that way. I mean, honestly, I do not. The concept of nothing from your floor is insane. So I mean, again, I liked Tom's idea. We can give your group and our group a time to caucus, like say 10 minutes before the thing, and then we'll do nominations. We'll come from that, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound good?
I mean, I've never seen a floor nomination for a position like that.
Neither. I mean,
We do floor nominations for like planning board and zoning board and all that stuff if someone has somebody that's qualified.
yeah.
But not a counselor or.
But
a
as
school-
always, our lawyer will tell us because, even the other conversation about the vote would only come from
And here's a perfect example.
What happens?
that too.
As more frequently.
Understand the change. Don't know when a law like that would pass again.
If you're
But
forced
again, I
into
think
a floor nomination, if someone shows up or whatever, you can meet as a body first,
Yeah.
ask for floor nominations. If none, then you just go into your caucuses.
Mhm.
If you had one, then both caucuses could consider that and move on and go off your caucus and come back and vote for the 2.
That's right.
I'm hopeful we do. I mean, again, I think we're moving down a rabbit hole that I hope we do not.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
So I could tell you.
There's always a first time.
There's always a first time
That's
and
right.
we will navigate through it. I do not think it's gonna happen. So I think, as I say, to mitigate that, hopefully each caucus will have met before we come in there. And I would say to the leaders of your caucus, strongly discourage any nonsense and let's get through this quickly. Anything else?
I like your thinking.
All right, with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're done. Thank you.
Came down here